Hey YouTube, Randy here again with the newly restored Medeco Medalist. Oh, there we go, finally it focuses. This is what's left of the pipe. Just kidding. Actually, I would say, it's pretty much still complete, the whole thing. It's missing a bit of the bit, but I'll show you guys that in a minute. As you guys can see, I was able to, what I did was I cleaned the whole bowl. I've told you guys this before. This is what I do with my restorations. I get rid of all the cake inside the bowl completely. I don't bother leaving a thin layer. It's just, for me, it's better off to just start off with a fresh new bowl, a clean bowl. It leaves no ghosting that way, and I don't have to do a salt and alcohol treatment on it at all. All I have to do is just run, some pipe cleaners through it afterwards, and with some alcohol, some whiskey or something, and that pretty much takes care of the bowl. I did have a little bitty problem on the rim. When I started sanding the rim down, all of a sudden, right there, you can still see a little bitty chip, minute chip, but that was actually kind of big. It was way out here, and it was a fill, and it was one of those ugly pink fills. So unfortunately, where normally it would have taken me just a couple of minutes to sand the rim down and make it nice and smooth and get rid of all the dents on it, it ended up taking me about over 40 minutes just to keep sanding and sanding and sanding until I was able to get rid of the fill and the pit actually altogether. So that's about the only problem that I had with the bowl. The bowl was actually nice. It's very well kept bowl, cleaned up very nicely, as you guys can see. No fills or anything like that, and I was able to keep the natural look of the bowl. The bit, as you guys can see, that is a newly fashioned button, because unfortunately, like I had anticipated, I had to chop off the original, the original button. And this is it. As you guys can see, it was pretty much chewed shut, and there was no way to save this. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do anything with this. So unfortunately, at the risk of making the pipe be no longer original in its original state, I decided just to chop off the little bit here, and just show you guys. So basically, that was the original size of the stem, and this is the size now. So, and like I said, I just fashioned the new button on there, and yeah, it came out. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did run into a little bitty issue here, and that's with the mark there, the M for Medeco, for Medalist. I'm sorry. What I originally thought was a metal inlay, it actually wasn't. It was just silver paint on the mark. So unfortunately, it started when I was buffing. It started coming off. So yeah, by the time that I realized that it was already too late. So unfortunately, that I'm going to have to re-ink that, and that's assuming that I actually do want to do that. But it's a medical pipe, so it's not an expensive pipe or anything like that. Even when it was new, it wasn't an expensive pipe. But it's a pipe that I can honestly say I can put it back on eBay, and I don't really care what I get for it. $5. I don't care. That's not why I do the restorations on pipes like this. I do the restorations on pipes like this because where normally this probably would have been a pipe that, because it's just a Medeco, I think somebody would have probably thrown it away. I think now my hope is that somebody who's barely starting out in the pipe hobby will be lucky enough to get it at a very good price, and it'll be a good smokable, clean pipe ready to go as soon as they get it. and that's why I do this. But you know, like I said, it's just a nice little billiard that is now ready to be enjoyed for many, many years more than it already has been. Alright, compadres, comadres. As always, thank you for watching y vayan con Dios.